All right, welcome to Life is Full of It. Oh, man. If we have followers at all.
Some people get off to that.
Burping?
Yeah.
There's people that are like, oh, do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, my nipples.
What if you burped on someone's foot?
If there's a fart fetish, there's definitely a burp fetish.
And there's also shit fetishes, which is crazy to me. So
No, it's completely normal to me.
All right.
Someone's taking a brick on his chest.
No. I do the shitting on.
I couldn't even do that. If the girl's the hottest girl in the world,
I feel bad. I don't know.
I just can sit there and do a power squat and just push it out there. And be like,
gentlemen, those are called boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if this girl's like whatever.
Like into it, she wants it. And I'm just like,
your picture of the best looking chick. And I'm just like, I don't want to do you like that. I can't.
You wouldn't shit on her.
On Bailey, no. I would not.
What about on the cardboard cutout?
No. No. Not even that.
You're going to have to like flip this. It's very distracting to have another human being looking at me.
Well, it's even worse because Jake got me a Bailey cutout. That Chris will
Who's
have
Bailey?
a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
A wrestler in WWE. She like will have her looking at the mirror, so when you walk by, you see her looking at you and stuff. It's just
I
weird.
told Crystal she should try to scare you, and she's like, "Yeah, I tried, and it doesn't work."
Yeah, well, because I'm excited when I see it.
Should put her in the shower and close the curtains and have her
Have you seen
a knife taped onto her.
Have you seen the Family Guy where he, in the bar they're throwing out the Kathy Ireland? You don't know probably who Kathy Ireland is, but
I'm sure I have, but can't recall off the top of my head.
She used to be like a model for a beer company, and he takes it and then like he like does like a Titanic in the shower where you see her fucking smack the fucking window hella hard, and you see his hand smack like he's like taking her to town. But yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. Anything new going on with anybody?
No.
No.
What did you expect? Somebody to say something?
I'd say like yeah.
I woke up today. I don't know.
I'm going through a transformation. I want to be a duck.
I'm being my brain thought butterfly. Yeah, I got to go home and get my chrysalis so I can become a beautiful butterfly.
Well,
I think I woke up facing left instead of right today, so that's pretty new.
That's crazy.
I know. Thought everything was going to be like all destroyed when I woke up, and everything was just normal.
The world's just different, and everything goes backwards.
Your perspective.
It's one of those movies that you realize
You go
that
sit
every
on a
time you
bench in
go
the
to
park.
sleep like that, it gives you like takes you back in time a day or some shit.
Like Groundhog Day kind of stuff.
Yeah, like every time he sleeps a certain way now, that he didn't mean to sleep that way, he wakes up the same day.
No, depending on how he wakes up, depends on what universe he's in.
Oh.
I was watching Free Guy the other day. That's such a weird concept.
I like the Ryan Reynolds one.
Yeah.
That was a good movie, though. I like that
I
one.
liked it. Again, it's just a weird concept.
I haven't seen it yet.
I feel like I never had any like previews or like I didn't even know it was coming out. I just saw it on the streaming website. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's weird that like Pokemon and Laser Beam and Dan Team, what the fuck is it called?
Is it weird?
They're all like in it because I thought a real movie wouldn't reach out to them.
I mean, it's a movie about like video games and streaming and shit like that. So I mean, there's streaming in it and stuff. So
It's weird. Taika Waititi as the villain too. Like
I don't know who that is.
That's
the Indian guy in the movie. That's
he's
the bad
not
guy.
Indian.
He's not.
He's from New Zealand.
Oh, you're right. He is from New Zealand.
What the fuck?
He's in the John Tron episode where he's Gandolf for the airlines.
That's not him.
Yeah, that is him. 100% that's him.
No.
I'll bet you my balls.
How do you know that's
I need to figure out
it's
who you guys
him.
are talking about. Hold on, let me look up my IMDb.
Well, look up New Zealand Airlines.
I'll look up the New Zealand Airlines thing.
Let's see here. It's called Free Guy, right? You said.
Yeah, Taika Waititi is.
He directed Thor
He
Ragnarok.
directed Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, that guy.
And he's the voice
He's
of
Hitler in Jojo Rabbit.
I want to watch it.
Watch it then. No one's fucking stopping
This
you.
guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's like banging two of the hottest
Okay.
chicks ever.
He's filming. He's a filmmaker.
Okay, I'm bad with names.
I
What's
heard
that?
Jojo Rabbit is really good. I have not seen it yet.
So watch it.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Dad.
Then don't bring it up.
I just said I
Bring it
brought
up when you.
I brought up that guy that we talked about. It's part of the reference that he. How's that? The animals going?
Yeah, good.
But yeah, he did Thor Ragnarok and he did Love and Thunder. Then everyone fucking hated him after Love and Thunder because they're like, this movie's fucking horrible. And they're like, what are you doing? It all has to be funny. That's why I hate Ragnarok. And, yeah,
Ragnarok was great still to
I
me.
think Ragnarok
But
is awesome.
best Thor movie.
Some guy was telling me today that as far as the phase goes, he said Endgame's his least favorite movie. I'm like, how do you pick Endgame?
You are
as your
right.
least
Look
favorite
at
movie?
you.
I think Infinity War is I like Infinity War better than Endgame.
It looks really
but-
bad in the trailer. He's like, and then John Charles like, that's not Gandalf. That's not Gandalf. Is that poop rat? We're just watching that episode.
He's so tiny. Just little bitty Elijah Wood.
I know they made
Tiny.
Elijah Wood so small in that commercial.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, you showed me that episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the Gandalf in it is Taika Waititi. For
Oh.
what reason, I have no idea
Okay,
why.
I didn't know that.
Maybe he directed it and decided to put himself in as
I
Gandalf.
think that's what all the articles are saying.
That
That it's his safety ad.
Oh my god! I went to bat for him, man. And then he had to do that with Elijah
Well,
Wood and
to
stuff.
be fair, he made Thor: Love and Thunder, and that.
Yeah,
blows.
Love and Thunder. I don't mind, but it's just not great. That's all. What
It just is another example.
what really
of how
what really fucked up was
Marvel doesn't know how to write villains. And most of
Christian-
the time, their villains fucking
Christian
suck.
Bale. Christian Bale was a waste.
Waste.
It really didn't mean anything to the
No.
plot of the story.
Oh yeah, it didn't make sense
He's
at
in
all.
it
to
for
me.
like 20%.
They should have showed him God killing.
Yeah, that
Like
would have
he
been
is.
sick.
They should have showed him killing people. Should have killed Zeus, and then Hercules could have been
Just
all
him.
vengeful.
Patrick Batemaning, like when he's walking through the.
This is
walking,
from Huey.
Remember he's
Huey Lewis in the news.
Oh no, when he's like, that would be funny
Yeah.
too. He's got like, I don't know, some random god there. That's Jared Leto.
That he kills. Yeah.
Yeah, I never realized that.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie and I've seen that clip so many times, and I'm like, oh.
It's so weird. The movie. I don't get.
You seen the clip of Weird Al getting killed by Huey Lewis, right?
No, is it done in similar fashion?
Yeah, it's the Huey. I think it's Huey Lewis.
That's the power of love.
He's in the Bateman role, and Weird Al's in the Jared Leto role.
I don't.
bossing.
I don't know how American Psycho got to be such a cult following. I feel like it's been more in the memes.
Yeah, because it's all the Sigma male shit.
Yeah, but I
It's
think
like-
I feel like it got more popular before because it
'Cause-
was movies and people made memes from the movie because they
Yeah.
watch it so much. I don't know what I'm saying here.
That movie's good.
Yeah, I mean it's a little disturbing.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
supposed to be. My dad watched No Country for Old Men for the first time.
How do you like it?
Little uncomfortable, a little weirded out, but he said it was a cool movie.
What's it about?
It's about a psychopath.
No Country for Old Men.
Never seen
Old
it.
men are loud.
Well, there are a lot of Josh Brolin's in that movie.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's
It's-
his name?
Do you know what's probably the most uncomfortable?
What's his name?
Javier
Javier Bardem
married to Penelope Cruz.
goes around killing people with a cat, like this air gun. So he just punks people in the head and kills them. You should watch it. It's good.
But what would
He
you
drinks
say?
milk really menacingly.
How would you describe if you read on the back of the VHS the movie?
Of No Country for Old
Yeah.
Men. A drug deal goes wrong, and the money gets found by
That guy.
Basically, he's just like I think he's a marshal, I think. But then he finds like millions of dollars in cash. Then the cartel sends some sociopathic, insane killer after him, and it's sort of a cat and mouse travel through like Texas and no, it's not in Texas. It's is it New Mexico? But like from there to Mexico and back, and like trying to survive, and like
One of
the protagonist and the antagonist don't really meet face to face for like a good portion of the movie. Like they are in scenes together, they're like shooting each other, but they like can't see each other, and they're like
Okay.
kind of like cat and mouse in it around.
one of the most uncomfortable movies I've ever watched was I turned it off was Natural Born Killers. It's with Woody Harrelson and I can't remember the girl's name.
Oh yeah, Woody Harrelson's in that movie too.
Oh, okay.
But
No
anyways,
Country for Old
Quentin Tarantino
No,
wrote
yeah.
it, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it because it has QT's name on it." When I was younger, and it was just too disturbing.
You know what's even more uncomfortable? Watching Bruno in the movie theaters with your dad. That was a little uncomfortable.
Really, with a dick swinging on
Yeah,
the front,
the
and
helicopter.
The dick stops, and it's like brutal.
What was that fucking conversation? Hey, Sonny, you want to go see Bruno?
Well, I like Borat a lot, so I was like, oh, hey, it's the same guy from Borat. Let's go watch it. And then I had no idea what to expect when I walked into that theater.
Fucking the little Asian guy.
There was old people getting up and leaving like during the opening scenes and shit like
Would
that.
your
Like,
dad at
'cause
least like?
What do they think they were watching?
he likes
Borat?
crude humor and stuff
But
like
he
that.
like Borat at least.
I don't know
right?
if he saw it. I don't know if I showed him Borat. So
You should have maybe went through at least
I
that.
get TV. Neighbor cannot afford TV.
yeah.
La 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 la. You can't have this. I would think you at least would have showed him so he knows what he's getting
Yeah.
into because Bruno was 5 steps above that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Almost to the point where it's kind of not funny.
Yeah, he went pretty far in
It's
that.
weird.
I don't think Bruno's very funny.
I think there's a lot of funny parts in it, but I don't know if I would say
As a
it's
whole,
funny.
though, like I didn't like it nearly as much as
He
any of the,
adopted the little black
Borat or
boy.
anything. Yeah,
I gave him a typical black name.
was it Jerry Springer he went on or something like that?
They made
One
a
of those talk
mock
shows.
TV show, so it looks like Jerry
Was
Springer.
I with
kinda.
you when we watched the one where he's living with Trump
watched-
supporters or
Yeah,
QAnon people?
we
Oh,
watched,
that one was pretty
we
good.
watched Borat's sequel, basically.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Borat 2 was kind of funny.
I like Borat too. It was just because we were in such a weird climate in the world, it kind of fit for
Yeah.
his story.
hmm
And his daughter voices Cosmo. And
Wow,
Future
she's really
movies.
Oh,
exploded.
that's her. Oh, okay,
huh?
I didn't know that was her.
Who's the chick from Knives Out?
Oh,
Anna and Amos or whatever her name is.
Yeah, she's exploded too. Going
Dude.
from somebody who like her first movie role, she just learned all the lines phonetically because she couldn't speak English.
I was kind of like, oh, this girl's kind of a hot girl. And I looked up.
Because Ernie only values women for their appearances.
I looked up and like, what is she anything else? And then it was like, boom, she's in hell of shit. So she's like legit. Like I didn't.
Wait,
get,
isn't she a Marvel?
No,
No, who's that chick?
she didn't like legit get
do
lucky.
you think talking about Mantis or who?
No, I'm talking about the chick in Secret Invasion.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about Khaleesi.
yeah.
Oh, that's Khaleesi.
yeah. Daenerys
Or
or yeah.
Daenerys Targaryen. Mother of dragons.
Amelia Clark, right? That's her name.
Clark, yeah.
Amelia Clark. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know that was her. Dude, the entire series, I didn't like have no idea that was her until.
That show's so fucking bad.
I was gone after 2
I watched it
episodes.
weekly.
It's horrible. Yeah.
Just to see if it got any better. And then when I got to the end, I was like, this fucking sucks.
You got to the point where I just had it on as a background show. Even
Well,
though I
when
haven't seen
motherfuckers
it.
got like Groot arms and like the worst looking
I feel like when I
CGI.
saw that leak out, I was like, well, that could be smart where they're making super scrolls. I get it. But then, yeah, I didn't watch it. So I was like, I was at first like, hey, I get where we can go in the MCU and make super soul or
kill
scrolls.
fucking what's her name?
That was weird to kill her in the first episode.
What's her name?
Colby Smulders?
No, what's the character's name?
Maria Hill?
Yeah.
To kill her hella quick was
Yeah,
And then
that was
also
crazy,
killed
yeah.
Mendelsohn.
And no
Mendelsohn.
one gave a shit though when she died though.
I didn't give a shit about that show in general. So
I thought it was gonna be dumb.
I had high hopes for it, but it just. Yeah.
But when they told me it was gonna, or when I read that it's just gonna be circling around Nick Fury, I was like, this is gonna be boring.
yeah.
I like Nick Fury, but you need,
Yeah, you're banging scrolls.
you gotta have a bigger cast with him, like other characters.
Is that why he doesn't
Yeah.
have kids?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Can you have a human squirrel kid? Yeah, I don't know.
You can have a
Other
mix.
species.
Well, not in the maybe in the comic books, but there's no like no intermingling of the races in the MCU,
Yeah.
except for like Ego, I guess, like Peter Quill.
Oh, that's true.
He was banging regular women.
But he was like could shift and change. He was
Giving
banging
them
aliens.
celestial being.
I like the thing where he's like making out with those aliens, but it's still him as young Kurt Russell. It's like just that like weird portion. It's like
It's really awkward when he gives them the step by step of how it all goes down.
that's a good meme too. It's the when it like it zooms in to Peter Quill right when he tells him he killed his mom. That's why I put a tumor in her.
Yeah, I don't know any other ones where they could make a baby.
Well, it's like Skrulls and Kree, right? In the comic book.
Well, that happened for sure. That's Hulkling, but
Is that really? That's
I guess whatever Wanda and
Hopefully it's
Vision
Kree.
make.
yeah, usually it's imaginary brought to life.
Kids aren't real.
Imaginary brought
They're
to life.
real to me. What is that from? Oh, that's from Star Wars Unleashed. Your feelings for her are not real. They're real to me.
Oh, in the game,
Yeah, it's like Vader talking to him. Star Killer.
Starkiller's dope.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a little edgy.
Is he even canon? He's not canon, is he?
No,
Star Killer?
No, it's all universes or extended stuff.
Not by a Jedi.
Saw a
Jedi.
teaser for Black Knight. Supposedly Emilia Clarke and Kit, whatever his name is, Jon Snow, is going to be in that together. So
How'd you see a teaser for it?
it was like, well, it wasn't really necessarily a teaser. It was just kind of like them two talking to each other. But they're like, I think they're trying to tease it as Black Knight. I don't know.
In what film?
It was on YouTube.
Oh, was it real?
I think so.
That was AI.
It's fake because people would have leaked that out by now.
I don't know.
Even though I heard the leaks for Daredevil, Unborn or Reborn, and that sounds really good. If the leaks are true,
I saw a clip with the Punisher
I
saying he's
haven't
coming
watched
back.
Echo yet.
I haven't
Echo's
watched
good.
Echo either.
You just haven't watched Echo yet either? Guys, it's good.
I gotta be in the mood for like some dark shit where I'm not gonna sit back and laugh.
It's not old dark. It's some good.
Oh, am I gonna sit there and slap my knee a couple times? I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, your mom.
Kingpin's
dies.
eyes gone.
Spoilers! Shut the fuck up!
I'm just
Jesus
joking.
Christ.
I'm just joking.
His mom was a clown.
Yeah.
Her mom was a clown and was in the circus.
She was a
There's funny
boy.
scenes.
He was a girl.
I mean, just because Echo
Could have been
yeah,
any
it's
more
hard.
confusing.
What?
It doesn't they? Don't they? Don't they?
He was
don't
a
they?
boy. She was a girl.
Ain't there
Couldn't
part
be any more obvious.
Yeah, but then they say it different a couple times, right?
No.
It's obvious
What are
every
you
time.
talking about?
Well, no. I thought
Avril
you meant-
Lavigne?
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking
I thought you
about
meant the
the
other. You know
She
she's a
got really
huge
hot.
anime fan?
she got really hot, didn't she?
I thought she was always hot.
Like
I don't
everyone.
know.
Oh,
Stop.
really? Everybody was like, "Oh, I really like her now," and I was like, "What are they talking about?" Her? She got hooked up with Chad Kroger, and then now she's a beautiful woman. Because when you next to Chad Kroger, you got to be a dish.
She sings Chad Kroger's Nickelback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sings a Nickelback song at the end of one of the One Piece movies.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, because she's a huge anime fan. Which was just really weird when my sister got to the end of the movie and then
What
all of a sudden it
Nickelback
was
song
Avril.
was it? We'll burn it to the ground.
Definitely not that one.
Fucking Raw's War.
I can't remember. I'll look it up real quick.
Photograph.
Look at this photograph, Luffy. Sometimes I gotta go poopy.
Yeah, I thought she was always beautiful on the inside.
Did you?
No, I was kidding.
It's stupid where you're like, oh, you can't think she's hot. It's like, I don't fucking know her. That's all I can judge her off right now.
Doesn't make it okay.
All I'm saying is like, yeah, this girl's
You have the
attractive,
worst
whatever.
reasons to excuse
The
your behavior.
reasons why we're here.
I just noticed you finished the Venom Lego.
I didn't. Donnie did.
Oh, Donnie finished it?
He's like, fuck, Jake. I can knock this out in one night. And
Well,
he stayed,
I got like a lot of it done in like an hour.
Wait,
he stayed here until like 2
why
in the
were
morning.
you guys doing it? Why wouldn't
I
why
didn't
weren't
touch
you
it.
doing it?
Because I don't like doing Legos.
He didn't know how to do it. Like when I opened all the stuff to do it for him, the pieces were wrong, so I had to redo it. But I got to like I got most of it done, like at least half of it done, and then Donnie must have finished it.
You're gonna taste my venom. How you remind me?
Don't be mad. Oh, they did This Is How You Remind
yeah.
Me. Dude, that song's sick. You literally, people are saying, I saw a challenge. It's like, listen to all like their like good music and goes, change it when you don't like it. And the guy sits there through all of them. He's like, they keep cutting to it and he can't change it. He's like, they're not bad.
It's the official One Piece.
It's
like,
weird that she sang it.
it's weird that it was in One Piece.
Yeah, I feel like
That's wise, man.
It just appears at the end of the movie. My sister look at each other like, "What the fuck?"
it's funny. I can
Jesus.
see her singing that pretty well, though. I mean,
This is. Do they get back to the not like you? Sorry,
Not
does it
like
get hard?
you to say sorry.
Yeah, does it get all like
was
hard?
waiting on a different story.
Does it get hard though, where you're like fucking your life's all into it?
Okay, let me just open it on my fucking YouTube app, so I can just fast forward through it and then get past Content ID.
Whatever. Yeah, don't be mad. At that. We built those Legos.
We built this city.
you know what I realized I wanted today? I wanted to have an eagle hug me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did you just watch Peacemaker?
yeah, for the first time.
Wow, I just rewatched it the other day.
That's pretty good.
Really fucking good.
Yeah,
really good show.
Second rewatch, I was like, okay.
I watched the first episode.
Characters, they like the character arcs. All the characters go
The
on.
intro.
Yeah.
For me, it's the intro.
Everybody wanna taste
Oh yeah, their
it.
little like musical number at the beginning.
That was the most confusing thing when
Everybody's
I first started
straight-faced,
it. Yeah. When I first started,
His
I'm
like
what the
racist
fuck?
dad comes out,
spinning around. I'm like, is this a janitor? I'm
The
like,
old
what
guy that lives the neighbor that
Oh,
always
for
yeah.
the one scene or maybe two scenes.
No, he's in it for twice.
That's funny. Yeah, that's
You
just
know why
great though.
Batman
And the
has a
little-
cadre of supervillains? Because I fucking kill mine.
There's like that little Asian dude, remember? That's like a
Oh, yeah, Judo Master.
Judo
Yeah,
Master.
he's hilarious. Yeah,
He's in it like twice.
He's in a few different times. He keeps escaping because they keep thinking to do the restraints tight enough. They keep putting him back in the same restraints and just keeps escaping. It's hilarious. But
Are we having fun? Yeah.
Vigilante is great though, when they're like Peacemaker's hesitating to take out the kids and stuff. Vigilante's just like, I'll do it, and he's just like,
Yeah.
That's how hard it goes.
Oh.
It sounds better fast forwarded, actually. that last part was not good,
But yeah, like, Nickelback goes hard, dude.
sometimes.
I've grown up and
No.
I've seen the light.
there's so many memes for Nickelback, people hating on them and stuff.
no,
though.
it's all flipped
But-
again.
Is it?
Yeah,
Like
now
Nickelback
it's cool to like Nickelback. Nickelback's okay.
See, now Declan's got to flip it. He's got
No,
to really hate them.
they're not awful. They're just not great.
Not like I don't think they're anybody's favorite band, right? They're just.
Oh yeah, there got to be somebody's.
Yeah.
They'll go down in history like Columbus.
What do you call Nickelback fans? Like Swifties, you know?
Nickies?
Backers?
No.
Nick,
Backers,
Nick,
Nickelbackers.
Nick,
Don't.
Nick,
Five
Don't.
pieces. 5 pieces, 50 cents, 5 cents, nickel. I don't know.
5 centers.
9.5 plus 4 pennies.
Have
Yeah.
that shit up. DRE.
Snoop Dogg and D.R.E.
There's this guy that was making a joke.
Cat Williams called Snoop Dogg out for not being a real stoner, and I was like, "Who the fuck cares?" I'm like, it's weird that you, because even if he's not, he still smokes a lot of weed
Yeah.
in people's like vision.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I wonder if you went on Snoop Dogg's show, like, how does it smell like weed, bro? What are you smoking? Like,
Blunt.
somebody would mention that. Nobody would just be like, "Yeah, you're
He-
smoking, but it doesn't smell like weed."
He
in
has smoke that smells like weed. Maybe he's tricking all of us.
He has a cologne.
He's
It's right
got
on top. It's tricky.
who?
It's to rock around, to rock around.
Someone I just watched perform that, and they did a real good job. It was a girl too, and I can't remember.
I think a girl's the original too, right? Who
No.
was it?
What?
That's
It's Run
Chris
DMC.
Cross.
What?
Wait.
Fucking young kid.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Mickey. Or what's that? What's the one called Mickey or whatever? You know, what I'm talking about the song Mickey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's done by like one girl that had one hit.
yeah. That's
forgot
what I
her
thought you guys
name.
were talking about.
No, that's
He was talking about Run DMC.
Oh,
Tricky.
oh.
what is
Tricky,
the
It's
got the
trick
same
to
tune,
rock
though,
around,
right?
do rock
What's
around.
the-
That's right on top is tricky.
How does the Mickey song go?
Oh, Mickey, you're so
That
fine.
one
You're
is
so fine. You blow my mind.
Hey Mickey.
I'm dumb. Yeah.
Hey Mickey.
It's in
She's
Bring It
the
On.
We
Bring It On.
bring it on.
Such a cool
The
movie.
cheerleading
dance
movie.
movie?
Yeah.
It's a cheerleading movie.
Oh, what's the dance one?
Step up.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of dance movies.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
But what's the one with the chick from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Which girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rosa.
Oh, you're talking about like
She's in a dance
hella
movie.
new,
Rosa-
hella
really?
new the
Is that a
the
new
West Side
movie?
the West Side Story.
Is that what it
no,
is?
I don't think
No,
it's-
she's-
This one's called The Heights, I think.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, there's one where she like sings.
She sings for a little bit in it.
Okay.
It's funny. The main guy.
Who does she
believe-
voice act?
The main guy is the guy that's gonna play the hood.
Who does she play again? She's a animated voice actor.
And in Kanto, she's the main girl in Kanto.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
I didn't know she was Mirabelle. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what dance movie.
She's a big mouth. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Let me grab your phone. Yeah, go ahead. It's cool. He said, "Go for it." After he snatches it out, man. That's what it sounds like.
She's been a robot chicken.
Why not?
Yes.
Have you guys seen the new movie that she's in with Anthony Mackie? Haven't seen it yet, but it's a TV show. I can't remember.
I don't
new
know.
one
I don't
right
like
there.
her of anything besides Rosa.
Anthony Mackie.
She just play.
To me, she's only
Rosa
attractive as
too.
Rosa. When I see her in other roles, and she looks so different, and her voice sounds so different, it's just like, how are you not Rosa? I
you
see
see-
it's Rosa.
Uh,
You gonna say Shakespearean line with your hand like that?
to be or not to be? That is the question.
Shakespeare.
He was holding his hand out.
Hamlet.
What is it? Oh my god. Alas, poor Yorick. That's what he starts the thing with. Alas, poor. That's the skull's name, Yorick. Or whoever. I don't know. I have no idea anything about Hamlet. Except for the Lion King.
Oh, like a Lion King's supposed to be.
It just is Hamlet.
All
Yeah.
I know is Arnold plays him in The Last Action Hero for a second.
Oh, Twisted Metal. That's what I was thinking of.
Steve.
Oh, that show with
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie?
Yeah,
You
and
said it like it's going to be some weird-ass show when it's
she's
huge.
in Twisted
Yeah,
Metal?
she's one of the main characters. Yeah.
Is that show any good?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. I didn't have seen it yet.
I've seen the clips of the fucking clown guy.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe. Bump, bump,
He's the body
bump.
and the
He's
voice?
the body now. The voice is Will Arnett. That's just how it goes. Bump, 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 bump. Joe just won the belt at AEW. There goes the phone on the mic. Did you get a distressful call?
No. My dad asked me if I drank his wine in the cabinet by the back window.
That's a weird. Do you drink wine, Jake?
I like wine.
Do you?
Yeah, I like to sip on it. I think it's nice. I like going wine tasting.
What in the gay?
My gay uncles take me wine tasting every time I visit them.
Really?
Yeah. My sister, every time I visit her down Southern California, she loves going wine tasting too.
What in the gay is going on here?
I like beer too, though. I don't know.
What?
I'll go beer tasting.
Beer
You-
tasting, I guess, makes more sense for
What-
me.
what?
No, either of them
Wine,
don't.
yeah, wine tasting is.
What are you
Very-
talking about? What's your fucking
The only thing
issue
with
with wine
maybe
tasting?
wine if you had cheese out there. Is cheese out there?
No.
What?
There's a spit
What
bucket.
kind of what kind of wine tasting are you going to? We went wine tasting for my me and my dad's birthday, and yes, they
I
had
want
cheese
cheese.
and meat and like
charcuterie-
corn
a
nuts and
charcuterie
stuff,
board?
and they were charcuterie.
Charcuterie? You know Donnie
charcuterie.
loves that shit?
Yeah, because he's fucking.
Bougie?
Charcuterie boards are good. It's meat and cheese and crackers. I mean,
Well, if I'm
Yeah,
tasting
but they're
wine,
like
they better
they're like
have
eat
those.
this cheese and then drink the wine.
Oh, no,
Eat this
see-
chocolate, then drink the wine.
you can do wine tasting with pairings like that. We just do like just straight up like wine tasting.
We just
but-
fucking cut the boxes open and go for it.
yeah, but I don't know. I think it's nice. You're
Nice
supposed
and relaxing.
you're supposed to drink it and then taste it, and you're supposed to spit
Do
it
you look at the legs?
out so that way you don't get drunk. But yeah, I pretend like I can like know what I'm doing, but
I don't know what that means. You see how long it drips down or some shit when you look at the
It's
legs.
called legs.
yeah.
That's what I say. You look at the legs.
It's how thick it is.
I put on some ZZ Top.
Like a nice sludgy wine. That's very. No, I'm just kidding.
They have a song called Legs for Stacey Keebler. Just going back all
I
around.
guess just don't listen to ZZ Top.
Well, it's for mainly wrestling, Stacey Keebler.
Oh,
But I think it actually is a song before that.
what? So it's not a ZZ Top song.
It is a ZZ Top song.
Okay, but it's also wrestling intro,
I
like Walk
believe
by
so.
Pantera.
No.
Isn't that Rob Van Dam's? When he was like independent or in Japan or something like that.
I can't remember. What do you say? I don't know. Is that Pantera?
It sounds like it.
It sounds like you got it.
It's definitely not Walk. By
You know,
Pantera,
I was
but it sounds like Walk by Pantera.
we're talking about like Donnie dating
What?
me and Jake were, I think. We're talking about him having kids. Like
Why do you guys care?
it'd be weird because that's how friend circles work.
No, I just asked if you
No,
thought it'd
I don't
be-
sit here ruminate about your lives.
I
sorry.
thought if you could envision Donnie with kids or not, and he said, "No, I don't think so." But
Why not?
Because we're talking about how
He's seen being like baby talking.
Character assassinate Donnie right here, right now.
Do you think you could see him baby talking?
Do you really think like all dads are at history were baby talking to their children? You don't think there were some stoic dads that didn't do
Just
that?
like get it, fuck you, kid. What are you doing here? Get us,
or just
grow up.
maybe Donnie's old school. You don't know.
I don't know. That's what we were just talking about one time. Then it got me thinking about you. Are you ever gonna settle down, or is it magic for life?
I'm gonna kill myself at the age of 30.
Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
All right. Well, Legs came out in 1983, and that's the song.
Anyway, next topic.
But why 30?
Because I don't know. I just picked a day, a year.
A year.
Well, and a day, but
Do you actively? Because I never really think about your dating life. Do you actively like look, or you're just like whatever?
I don't occupy spaces where where genders meet.
But you go to the smoke shops, and you've told me before there's like some hot chicks there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask a girl. We've had this whole conversation. I'm not gonna ask a girl out while she's working. There's like a girl at Target that's super nice to me, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask her. No.
Oh, dude, I'm asking at Target.
Okay,
dude.
that's fine.
you gotta wonder like if they get hit
At a
on
strip
enough,
club?
like a lot though.
That's
don't
what I
wanna,
mean.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
but
ask
a
a
lot
girl
of guys
out
don't
at
got
work. If
balls. A lot of guys
are douchebags though.
a lot of people have fucking principles.
I don't know. I still want her to think that I'm like being a dick or whatever. While you know, what I
Why,
mean?
how would
But-
you be a dick by saying, "Hey, do you mind?" I asked the girl right now.
She might get like that question 30 times a day. You don't know.
Right.
could be stressed out.
And then she could just tell you no.
But then maybe she doesn't want to be nice to people anymore because she's all.
Oh, you just fucking destroyed someone. You ruined their whole life because you asked.
You don't know how people are going to react. I just
So
think,
the best thing is
I think you shouldn't ask personal questions at all in any capacity whenever anybody works because that's unethical.
asking someone out is
While they're working?
oh my
What's
God.
the why even?
How many
I don't
marriages?
care.
How many marriages probably have not? happened
Okay,
because of
cool.
that?
Don't care. These are my principles. I think it's weird. I wouldn't want to get asked out while I'm working. I'm here to do a job that probably sucks.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to fucking deal with other people trying to either drop their emotional shit by asking me out, and then I reject them, they lose their fucking mind while I'm at fucking
Holy
work.
shit. That person's got to be fucking super sensitive, or can't.
Most people
or can't
are
handle
super
fucking
sensitive.
life.
So a lot of people can't handle rejection.
Someone just.
But I don't care. It's
Someone-
not enough. It's not enough fucking sweat off my brow to be like, oh no, I'm gonna die alone because I didn't ask the girl at Target to go out with me while she's working. If she gets off at her shift, where she's like, yeah, I'm about to get off or something like that, or she's leaving and I'm just there and I see her and I say hi to her, then maybe I'd ask her out. But I'm not gonna. There's no cost to my life to not ask her out at work. It's not
just
that big
crazy
a
you
deal.
think you're
to me.
gonna ruin her life?
No, it's not ruining her
No,
life.
it's just like it's this general thing. It's not specific to her. I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't go up to anybody and ask them any fucking personal
You
questions.
still know how busy they are, how stressful their day was, and stuff like that. So you don't want to like add
So
to
if-
their plate. But
If they're just,
But, like,
if
they
they're
could
just
be-
being genuine to you, checking you out, you know.
How do you know
how's
who's
your
being
day?
genuine?
How's your day? Whatever.
I think what I would
if you get the vibe of her just being like whatever,
chill and cool and stuff, I would keep going back and try. Like say it's like a cashier or something. I would try to go like every time I go to the store, go back to that cashier just so I can like see her, like so she can see my face all the time. Then maybe eventually I can get into a conversation like that.
I think I told you.
I wouldn't go straight up and just ask her out though.
I think I told you the other day. Like for me, dating would be like planting seeds. Like,
Dude,
you
how many
don't-
people have you dated in your life?
How many what?
People have you dated in your life?
Probably like 15, 16, 18.
I thought you said you only had one girlfriend before.
One girlfriend.
That's-
dating, going on a date,
Nah,
asking them out.
No, not really. That counts. There's not that
I
much
was
at
with
stake.
I was
but
with
that's
the
okay.
I was with a girl before Crystal for about a month, but we weren't boyfriend girlfriend. We like hung out and stuff. I don't think I think we might have kissed like a couple times. I met her at Old Navy, and the first time I saw her, we talked for a second, like while she was walking me to the stuff, blah blah blah. And I had my sister with me, and then the next time I saw her, when I was going through checkout, I saw her again, and that's when I asked her, I go, do you mind if I get your number? And I go, it'd be cool to talk to you again. And then she took it on the back of her like receipt. She pushed it out and was like, here. And then she thought my sister was my girlfriend, and I'm like, motherfucker, my sister was like 14 probably at the time, and I was like whatever, 21, whatever my age was. But yeah, that did not last, of course, because Crystal's here, and she got really mad when I told her, like, yeah, I'm already kind of talking to someone now. She's like, oh, you move fast, and got all hella pissed off at me.
Why did you talk to her about it?
She called me. I was studying with Crystal. Me and Crystal were quasi, we were going that way. It seemed like we were hanging out doing homework for our class. She called me there, and I felt like I had to be honorable to Crystal and be like, look, chick, I can't take your phone calls really anymore because, do it the best way I can. I don't know, like, it's crazy.
Do you need a fidget toy?
No.
Okay. I'm like, I think there's
I'm just trying to untangle it now because there we go.
Crystal was talking to someone else too, and they're talking about how much dating is just different, and it's crazy. And that's what, like, Donnie, I used to be obsessed with picking his mind of all these girls he goes out with and just knowing their stories and how they met, and if it's just Tinder or whatever, because I never got to experience any of that. Maybe it's a good thing, but it's just weird, like, nowadays. That's why I said, like, what are you gonna do? You're like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself at 30. I was just always curious, do you think, like, man, I'm just gonna be on my own, fuck it, if someone walks in my life, cool, if not, whatever, I'm not gonna try or whatever. Or there was people like me who, like, literally, dude, every weekend I went to the mall looking for girls. Every fucking, like, I'd go to the club, I would do shit, it's a totally polar opposite of you, where I was like deliberately like, dude, I fucking hate being alone after my ex. I want to have somebody in my life or whatever. And everything didn't work. So that's why I was like, this fucking sucks. I'm just going to do school, whatever. Focus on it here. And there was a lot of good looking girls at school, but it's just kind of like what you guys say. They all got their lives going. So it's kind of like when you step in, it's like you don't even know. They might have a lot of them have fucking boyfriends. Mm-hmm. And that's the craziest and hardest thing is like these girls that are good looking or they're really nice and stuff. And all you can hope for is like, I hope your boyfriend's a dick and you leave him or some shit. But most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. See?
Yep. Yep. That was. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I think it'd be hard to.
I just don't put that much stock into these kinds of things.
Why?
I just never have. It's not something I consciously think about.
Oh, see, that's why.
You've talked before. I don't consciously think about sex all the time. Like
see, that's crazy.
But we've had this conversation before. You know, like sometimes I just I don't have like a desire to jack off every day. Sometimes I just go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
And I'm not doing it like 4 or 5 times a day. I never did, even when I was like going through puberty.
Again, for me, it's like weird because that's like so different. Like,
because we're different people, Ernie.
I remember like talking to me and my friends. We would all be like, "How many times did you get it in?" It's like 3 times today, bro. You know, and it's like,
are you jacking up at school?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. You're civilized.
That'd be the move, though.
I was at the store. I was at the store waiting for the bathroom for like 30 minutes. And then this child comes out, and I'm like, no way, this child took him. That's a 30 minutes is a man shit. No child could take. What were you doing in that bathroom, young boy?
That's gross.
Yeah. I hate bathrooms. I hate public bathrooms.
Yeah. I'd turn it to Willy Wonka. I don't like the look of this. No, yeah, like you said, I have...
We're just different people.
Yeah, because I have definitely, like, if I could masturbate every night, I would. Because I think it'd be therapeutically nice to send me off to Z-land, go to sleep. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way for me. It takes fucking forever.
If you're horny, do you have to jack off then and there?
No, I think it's in public. Like,
no,
do you really want to taste it?
Well, you're not in public a lot.
True.
So I'm talking about, like, if you're at home...
There's no one around, you have nothing to do, maybe?
Yeah.
See, I don't have, like... When I'm home alone, nothing to do, I'm not sitting there jacking off.
You said if you're horny, though. Like, if you're horny and you're home alone, or whatever.
If I get horny and I'm home alone, sometimes I'll just be like, okay, compartmentalize that. I'll save it for the end of the day. I'm not just going to jack off.
If there's, like he said, you're alone and stuff, why not? If you're not doing anything... especially if it's something
because it keeps me on the edge, bro, and that's my game.
Maybe if it picks you up like you just saw it on TV, whatever triggered you, or on your phone, you're probably in that zone where you could look at whatever you got triggered by.
Why do you have to describe it as getting triggered?
I don't know. Well, because it triggers in your head, whatever, like boner time, and
when they have a word for that, it's called aroused.
Yeah, so when you're aroused, but maybe you're not aroused yet. Aroused is an erection, correct?
No.
No?
Just horny and aroused.
Different levels of arousement, I'm assuming. Like, something that arouses you, but maybe you're not, like, super horny yet. I don't know.
You might not be at full mast yet.
Oh, she's giving me a semi.
A chub.
Quarter of the way there. You're just slowly progressing.
I'm
You ever seen those in pornos where, like, you could tell the dude's nervous because he's, like, still hella flaccid, but, like, it's...
No, because we've talked about this before. I don't look at the dude's dick when I watch
look at the
porn.
girl's mouth. Okay, let's talk to Jake. Maybe I'm crazy. Do you watch the girl's mouth when she's sucking on some dude's dick? Especially if it's the only thing on camera.
Yeah, no, I mean... Yeah.
But, like, she's, like today I looked at something and it was, like, she was, like, tugging on this thing like it was a goddamn gummy.
I've seen stuff like that.
But I could tell because it was, like, one of those party ones and the girls are all around and guys are around. You know what I'm talking about? Like, those kind of... It's not like an orgy, but there's like people in the crowd. Like
That's so weird.
They go to college dorms. I remember there was
what the
videos.
fuck?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The videos like where they go to college dorms, but you could tell it's all set up.
Yeah.
Like they know the guy they're gonna fuck, but a lot of those guys get fucking like hella shy and can't fuck. Dude, I think I'd be fine. I think I'd be like, let's go, dude. You're this porn.
Especially if they're like
they're porn
and stuff. Too.
Yeah,
I mean,
like they're a porn star.
Even with the people around you?
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, I'm not gonna see you guys. Do I know you? You don't know me. See, no one cares. No one cares. I'd be look like Newman in a little Hawaiian shirt. Be like, yeah, no one cares.
Just not into voyeurism.
I don't like voyeurism, but if it was just with a porn star for one time, yeah.
Isn't voyeurism when you're like looking at someone and they don't know you're looking at them?
It
Like
could
spying
go
on them and
other
stuff?
way.
I thought that was voyeurism.
It could go the other way, right?
I think yes,
like hidden
voyeurism
camera
is
type
that.
stuff.
What's it called? It's called. It's like expose. But there's a name.
Oh, I think I'm just talking about
Exposure?
No.
exposition. That's exposition.
Expositionist.
Is it exposition? Oh, okay.
Expositionist is somebody who likes to have sex in public.
Okay.
Who likes people to watch. Well, there's a lot of different.
I think me and you talked
Names.
about that. You were telling me places you've done it, and you've done it quite a bit.
Didn't it, but in public with my girlfriend in high school, yeah.
You
Like
did it
what?
quite a bit.
In
We like on the sidewalk. Well, like
That's baller,
well, because
bro.
like we had the same bus stops, and we're the only
That's
two
a kinda-
people at the
that's
bus
a
stop
ki-
in the morning to go to school.
So
So,
she's just like.
That's
like
the kind of G that doesn't cook his
How
own
you
food.
get?
There's like this, like,
is she
there-
wearing a skirt and she's sitting on your lap and you have
there used to be this like
pretending-
half wall thing by the sidewalk. So while we're waiting for the bus, we're the only two people there. It's like 6 a.m. I would just sit on the little half wall. We would like get her jacket, put it around her waist. She would sit on my lap and pull her pants down a little bit and just go for it. And then she'd have me come in
How
her
do you-
panties. But
Oh my god!
we did at the movie theater too one time like that.
I can never do movie theaters because I think people if
You
it
just
has
be
to
like,
be empty.
Tissue,
it was
ready?
pretty empty. It was pretty empty.
What's happening?
Dude, it was
I
hella
came here
annoying,
to watch Shazam. Thank you.
It's hella annoying because we're the very top row. Nobody was there, and then like halfway through the movie, this dude just sat in the same row
Because he
as
knew
us.
what the fuck you guys were doing. He
know.
turned his voyeurism.
I guess.
He's just sitting there going fat. Keep going, son. You guys were probably like fucking underage too.
Yeah, they were fucking underage.
We're 16.
That's so fucking gross. If it was a guy that went up there,
Dude, that's
He was pretty far away from us, but
you know
it
what's
was around.
really embarrassing for me was my ex. We were in the movie theater and we took my younger sister. Fuck, they're like 20 something now. Younger sister and brother to a double feature.
it's Jake and Sophia.
Yeah, a double feature. They were like 6 and 4.
They must have been like fucking babies.
Double feature of Emperor's New Groove and 101 Dalmatians.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it got kind of boring during 101 Dalmatians, and I started like moving my hands around her pants area, and the lady behind us was like, "I thought this movie was PG-13 or PG," and I felt
She
like,
saw you.
yeah,
Oh my God.
dude, I felt like
You should have looked at her and
crumbling.
been like, "You want next?"
I should have just gave her gave my girl the mandible claw really hard and just looked at her,
Pulled
in
it
her
out.
eyes. Licked my hand, looked at her in the face, be like, "What?"
Or just grab some popcorn from the lady's bucket after you take your hand out.
But I
Oh,
felt,
I would fucking die. I would die.
dude, I just felt like so crunchy. I don't know what to call it. I just felt like soaking
Guilty?
down. Yeah, I just felt like this girl just caught me fingering my girlfriend basically with my little brother and sister on the other
That's
side.
insane.
Yeah,
That's a little. Have you told them this story?
no.
Well,
Do you want to know a funny story?
I don't know. You should tell us that story. I think you might want to edit that one out.
That one? I just
Yeah, that one.
That's fine. I was on in the middle, and the two kids were on the side, and my girl was on the left of me.
I don't want any more details.
And they like came everywhere and got on their shoes.
I'm glad you saved it with the shoes part. I got it on their shoes.
So I called my brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was
brother?
trying to get you to come over.
Jake, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying to get you to come over for dinner that night because you weren't set in a hot place.
Okay. Was this just recently? It was a few nights ago? Okay.
Yeah. So I called my brother thinking it was you.
Oh.
This joke works a lot
You
funnier.
texted me thinking it was him.
I know
He
because
said that
you're
before,
the
yeah.
D's for Dr. Deception. I have him under.
Oh, okay.
But he's also Jake, so I see my brother a lot.
Oh,
So this joke was a lot funnier because I told my whole family this whole discussion I had with Jake, and then I realized it was you. So Jake, I call him, and I'm like, so it's close to dinner. I was going to just see if you wanted to get down. I'm about to order. So he's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, fuck, dude. Jake kind of sounds out of it. Like, I don't know if you're doing something.
You actually thought it was me even though you heard your brother's voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like,
you must have been fucked up on Xanax or something.
I don't know. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, he's like, no, I'm drinking right now. Kind of inebriated. It's my vice on the weekends.
Oh god.
And
Fuck off.
I was like, what do you mean? Why are you drinking right now? He's like, yeah, it's what I do on the weekends. I go,
It's my thing now.
I'm like, does your mom know? And
you texted me at one point. I think you were like, I think Jake's been drinking again, or something about this.
oh yeah. It probably was it was my brother. So it was funny though, because my brother was like, yeah. I go, does mom know? He's like, yeah. I'm all, mom knows? Your mom knows? He's like, yeah, she's cool with it. He's as long as I don't go driving and stuff. I'm like, I guess that's all right. I go, you shouldn't do that, dude. You shouldn't make it like a thing you do on the weekends, man. Because, you know, like he was having a rough day during that time. So I was like, you don't need to do that right now. And then I clicked and I was like,
It just all hit you at once.
yeah. And I was like,
This isn't the right Jake.
Did you call him back at least?
No. The worst. I told everyone
He's probably fucked up. He's so confused.
No. Well, if anything, he thought he had a great loving brother that was asking him for dinner.
Yeah. That's
so
funny.
On Monday night dinner with the family, I explained
Save this for stand-up night, bro.
I left him on Monday night. He wasn't there yet, and they said he wasn't coming. So I told everyone the story. Everyone loved it, and everyone's like, "God, tell Jake." I'm like, "Don't tell Jake. I feel horrible because I want him to just think I invited him over." Well, because it was funny. Because then I'm like, "Oh, well," I realize it now, and I'm just like, yeah. So I'll just see if you want dinner. If it's cool, man. If you're gonna stay home and drink and stuff, you know. And he's like, "Hey, I saw you did your comedy thing. That's really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, man. Thanks. So hopefully I'll see you. I'm gonna see you on Monday." He's like, "I'll see you on Monday." I'm like, "Yep." It was like he probably just hung up with the phone. Like, God, like either Ernie's fucking out of it or my brother's really nice. He called me over and wanted to know if I
yeah,
wanted.
you saved that shit.
Because it was just funny. Because I was like, "Do you want to
bail?"
I was like, "Hello, just normal." Like, whoa, Jake answered me. His voice is a little deep. No, I probably should have been. Because I felt stupid as fuck. Because the way I asked it, though, I was like, "Look, I'm about to get dinner right now. I'm about to put the order in. So I just want to give you one last chance if you want to get dinner with me." And my brother went with it. So it's just a weird way to get into that combo. A guy said a funny joke that I thought was funny.
Okay, that sounds appropriate.
Dumbest thing you've ever said.
What did he say?
I
don't know how you said. I don't know how you set it up, but what you end up saying is.
Did you like the joke or?
Way to butcher the fucking joke.
Well, because he said it wrong. He fucked it all up. It's one of those shows where they're all in the white. It's almost like The Button, but they tell jokes back and forth to each other. It's on a reel that keeps popping up, but they tell.
Oh,
jokes.
is it the Asian guy?
The fat,
like
the chubby Asian guy? Sometimes he shaves his hair. Sometimes,
and it's just like a cadre of different Australian people.
Yes, that 100%. So the guy
they usually drink.
Yes, they have to drink, yeah, if they laugh or whatever. But he said, I don't think it's going to be that funny now, but he said...
Yeah, you're ruining it.
How I would say it.
Just hurry up.
I'm trying to figure out how he said it. How I would say it was like, I don't have problems with paraplegics, but I'm telling you, if that... I'm looking for a guy in a wheelchair wearing camouflage. You can hide, but you can't run. I thought that was the funniest shit when he said it.
It would have been funnier if you just...
If I said that you can't hide, but you can't run, it's hard. You have to set it up to make it funny. But to me, when he said it, and he kind of said it, but he kept laughing. Because
like, I'm looking for a guy in camo in a wheelchair.
I
know he can hide, but he can't run.
But the first thing he said was, there's a guy in a wheelchair, and they bust up laughing, and they both have to drink, and then finally,
so
by the
funny.
time
I had to be there for it.
Yeah, and by the time he says
what a waste
it,
of a fucking story.
By the I don't talk about paraplegics. But there's this guy. He was talking shit to me. He's wearing camouflage. He's in a wheelchair. I'll tell you one thing. You can't hide.
He can't even deliver the punchline.
Because it's so hard to not fuck up that.
You can hide, but you can't run.
Yeah, you can't hide.
No, you can hide.
You can hide, but you can't run.
Yeah.
People have to get it. But yeah.
Where you going?
Gonna grab my Friday night late night pills.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a stoke real quick.
I'm gonna not
Are we?
I'm not.
Am I solo now? Do I just?
Well, no, we can cut all this part out, or we can pause the recording and start a new one.
Or me and Jake will just talk, because all I'm doing is taking care of myself.
Taking some pills. What pills are you taking currently?
Why am I not missing? Oh, there it is. These are my antidepressants. Multiple ones, and one is for bipolar, but it's used to treat depression as well.
Yeah.
So it's a cocktail.
So if you were depressed and had bipolar, you'd be good to go.
They use it for bipolar. I'm supposed to be off it, but now they're like, let's move it up a little bit. People don't realize how much medicine people are fucking on.
That's crazy.
There's this one girl they follow. Her name's actually, you might find her. I don't know. You don't like big boobs.
I mean, they're okay. Just not too big.
YELLZ0 yells.
My dad found the wine. Wine is a false alarm.
Oh,
okay.
The wine's good.
I just knew the second he couldn't find it, he's like, this motherfucker stole my wine.
Blames you right away.
I don't even know where the fuck you're talking about.
But yeah, this girl's got ridiculous boobs. It's ridiculous how big they are for her frame too, because she's thicker, but it's just the shape of her. She has like wide hips and stuff. But they're like, you're always so happy, and then she pulls out hell of pharmacy bottles, and it's like, yeah, this is how it takes me to get happy. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes.
Just force feeding people pills until their livers die.
It sucks so bad. That's what we've been talking about a lot with my doctor and with Crystal. It's just like, it's not your fault. The system did this to you. Why you started on this and antidepressant that, and yeah. I think I'm always going to need antidepressants, to be honest with you, though. I think I have a chemical imbalance that it's just rough.
Yeah, but I mean, Xanax, hopefully you can eventually get off it. I mean, it'd be nice if...
Just hearing the horror stories I read on about withdrawal, it's just scary. But Crystal reminds me, this sounds like without the help of a doctor and stuff like that.
Yeah, plus normally you're getting withdrawals that bad if you're cutting cold turkey or cutting it a lot. If you're just doing it little by little, you're not going to get withdrawal symptoms.
They're going to do little by little.
Yeah.
It just sucks because I feel like I still need it to get out, to get to places.
I know.
And that's going to be the hard part, is once you strip me, I feel like I'm just going to be on an island and not go anywhere.
Yeah. But I mean, you're just going to have to do it. I know it's going to suck, but I know you're talking about before how one of your therapists saying you're going to have to just go through panic attacks and how much that sucks, but...
Oh my God, dude. I wish people knew what... Because I had this one girl on TikTok explaining she went through a panic attack, and it did not... She made it like it was the worst thing ever, which I sympathize anyone that goes through anything. But what she was explaining it as, it seemed like, I'm like, I can handle that. Like, I can handle, like, her being, like, I was a little dizzy. I'm like, dude, I feel like that every day. A little
dizzy, yeah.
And then she was like, but then she said, like, she kind of hyperventilated a little bit, because that's when you think you're going to faint. That's what leads to fainting. But supposedly, if you're anxious, your heartbeat's going up, so the breathing cancels it out for you getting lightheaded, because the blood's moving. So you can't technically faint while you're having a panic attack.
Yeah. Okay.
So usually, from what I was told and what they people have reassured me, doctors, because I'm like, I'm always afraid I'm gonna faint. It's a huge fear of mine. I've seen people faint so many fucking times.
Yeah.
And my wife has fainted 2 times in front of me.
Damn, that sucks.
And it looks like they're dead. So it really makes me have this like feeling of like, actually, I think it's 3 times she has. Because I know one, she cut her finger hella bad and the blood was getting to her.
Oh, she passed out?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it's just rough, because when you see them, all I see is like, oh, they're dead, and it feels weird, and you're like moving them. Like, I was like one time smacking her hard in the face, trying to wake her up.
That's crazy.
And yeah, then working at Macy's, I had to go to any incident that happened, and we would have to review the videos of them passing out. So I just had this huge fear of like, it could just happen to anybody. And when I interviewed them, like, I had to fill out a thing. I'm like, did you have a low blood sugar? Did you not eat today? And they're like, no, everything's fine. All this. And I'm like, fuck. What do you mean it's fine?
Those people could have been lying too. They could have been out drinking hella.
To be honest, it was really uncomfortable with one lady. She worked at Macy's, and I think she was having hot flashes, to be honest with you. But her boob kind of was out when she fell. Like it's not like it was like big.
You just tuck it back in, like, here you go, ma'am.
it wasn't like big, but it was like enough where the shirt goes forward and you could see it. So I felt very uncomfortable.
I would have been happy.
While I was trying to interview her and ask her how she's doing. And I wanted to tell her it, but then I didn't want her to know I'm looking at it because it could embarrass her or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd rather another woman walked in and been like, hey, ma'am, or, whatever. Cover that up or put that titty away. But, yeah, dude, just seeing that. So when that girl was explaining what she went through, I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty bad. But I was like, she wasn't like, oh, I thought I was losing my mind. Because the biggest thing, if you look at any list of your panic attacks, the pending doom, that's one of the feelings.
Yeah.
That feeling is what gets me.
The part that I hate the most is when my face and my like chest go numb and my arms go numb. Because when I get numb, dude, like it makes me panic because I don't think like my heart can.
I've had my hands lock up like from being panicky where the blood left, and it was fucking weird. I had to drive my steering wheel with it, and I couldn't grip. It was fucking weird, dude.
Just don't panic.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't.
When you think about doing it, just be like, wait, and then just don't do it.
McDonald's boys and McDonald's
you
girls.
fainted before. That doesn't. You never got fear of fainting again after that.
Nope. I'm just every day blessed that I didn't crack my head open on the side
Yeah,
of the
that's
bathtub.
the scary part is if you're gonna hit your head on something.
So that's why I don't like going around the block
I had a big
or anything. I'm always
big
afraid.
fucked up thing here, but as long as I didn't fucking.
That's what you
have a.
Wear
It
a
was
helmet.
like having a seizure.
Go walk around with a helmet.
But it's never happened to me again. So.
Huh?
It's never happened to me again.
Yeah.
Never fainted again. So.
I thought you said.
And now I know if I can get that feeling, I'm just gonna sit down.
Yeah, it's true. If you get lightheaded, just sit down. Yeah, it's true.
Crystal.
I get cramps really bad recently. But other than that,
What happened to
I get cramps
Crystal?
from stretching.
I've done that
A lot
before.
of jaw, like my jaw seizing up.
I've had that before. Where
Like
like
yawning
locks,
too
yeah.
hard, or it like tightens up right
it feels
here.
so bad.
Yeah,
underneath
and
your
it hurts
chin.
for like
Yeah.
a while. Yeah, and then sometimes I get it with like the
Like
right
lockjaw
here.
or whatever. Is that what it is? Yeah.
But usually it's from just like stretching or overexerting or something like that. And then whenever I stretch my legs in the morning, I've been getting like that cramp feeling in my calves.
Oh yeah, the calves are where it gets me sometimes. Or like, just my stomach, like. Too.
And then right here, I've been getting cramps a lot. If I'm like twisting a certain way for too long, like if I
Charlie
held this
horses for
position
me.
for too long, I'd probably cramp right here.
Yeah, cramps in the stomach
and my feet.
stuff.
If I curl my feet, I'll get cramps right on the bottom of my feet.
Really?
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's odd.
That's happened to me for fucking ever. These other stuff has come and gone and fluctuated.
Yeah.
But I just never curl my feet for very long.
So you can't pick stuff up with your feet.
I can better
But-
than you can by far.
Prove it.
But it just
monkey.
hurt
I got
after a
that
while?
fucking sprayed toes. No, I can't like my whole foot. Like if I
Oh, okay.
like it's the center of my foot. It's never like my toes or any. Like I can curl my toes. I
I
can't
see,
curl
I
my
see.
foot.
Okay.
Without the risk of getting a cramp or that feeling of started. That's the worst feeling. Is when you're like, oh, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna cramp.
Yeah. Then you
And then you
gotta
try to like,
stop.
and then it seizes up anyway. And you're like, fuck.
I hated waking up with Charlie horses, man. It's a solid
Dude,
rock in your calf.
Don't, because now I'm gonna wake up with the Charlie horse tomorrow. Thanks. I only
And
wake
you're
up
just
with
like,
them when people bring them up.
I feel like I don't wake up with those, but I
And you're
thought.
sitting there just punching.
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
And it
leg.
hurts so bad, and you're just like moving the shit out of it.
I just soak it in warm water and then ice it.
Really in the middle of the night though.
Yeah.
No, see, I try not to get up. I just try to grab it and massage. I can feel the muscle where it's spazzing, so I'm like trying to massage it.
How do you feel
and
about
move it.
dead legs?
What's dead leg? When
So
someone
you punch
hits you,
somebody, yeah.
punch someone, get a dead leg.
That's what I thought
when
a
you
Charlie
get
horse
hit
was.
right
Oh
here.
yeah, what? No,
Your
I love
leg
it.
just gets
What do you want me to tell you? They're fucking horrible.
the closest my dad's ever really come to like hitting me as a child was when I dead legged him. He's like, "Did you ever fucking do that to me again?"
Jake,
I think they're funny.
And then he took his wine.
They don't hurt that long.
Yeah, no.
I'm out here just. I just pull it out of my jacket. Yeah, fucking idiot. Party time, boys.
What makes you think you're scared of? You said your hands get numb and stuff like that. Why do they get like that?
No, like the last time. Well, I don't even know if it was really a panic attack, but I think it was. But basically, like there's one time where at the amusement
Smoke
park.
too much Zaza.
No, I didn't smoke any weed. That
Oh, it was when you told me you were at the...
Yeah, we're at Universal Studios, about to go on that like ride or whatever, and then like all of a sudden my like entire face, my arms, my hands, everything was just numb.
Yeah, I'm
then,
sure
like,
it was a panic attack.
I felt like I was like gonna have a heart attack or something. I don't know. It was crazy. My chest started hurting and stuff like that. But yeah.
I fucking got that today. I got my chest feeling like it was hurting. I'm like, girl, still. My wife has to always talk me through them because I'm always like, I don't know, I'm fat, I'm having a heart attack probably.
Well,
she's like, no.
I get like real bad bouts of I think I've told you this before too. I get bad bouts of hypertension if I mix stimuli too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I drink like caffeine, nicotine, and then if I add like alcohol on top of that, it becomes risky. If I just
Then what happens though?
my heart feels like somebody's grabbing it, and I have to like my back hurts really bad.
So what do you do to relieve it?
Lay down, drink water, breathing
Just
exercises.
flush it out. Have you ever gotten scared like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack?
Yeah, it happened to me once when I was driving.
Oh shit.
And that was the scariest moment. I was driving to work.
Yeah.
But now I'm so much better about like I don't drink caffeine when I wake up too early in the morning. I definitely don't drink caffeine and have a cigarette early in the morning. I try not to, if I'm going to drink alcohol, I try not to drink caffeine alongside of that because I know I'm going to be smoking if I'm drinking. Weed never seems to really factor into it.
I wouldn't think weed would either. That's fucking nuts. Like if I felt that, or I felt like someone's grabbing my heart, dude, that would fucking...
Well, when it doesn't kill you the first time. And I brought this up with my doctor. My doctor's like, well, if you kind of understand why and where it's happening and you can manage it better, then do that. But if it ever gets to a point where it's like bad, and that's why I have a referral to go get a chest x-ray just to check in on my chest with my lungs and my heart and all that kind of stuff. And like they check my blood pressure all the time, and so
Was it ace? Did you get a good blood pressure?
no, I was a little high the last time, but
No, I'm asking, what's your blood pressure?
I don't know off the top of my head.
No, I was joking because I was a little high last time.
No.
My blood pressure is always good because they gave
How
me.
high are you? Hi, how are you?
They gave me a blood pressure medicine for to make it harder for me to panic, the blood thinning. But now I probably need it. Who knows? Because I have perfect blood pressure now, so that's great. But it's stupid that's the dumb things they have to try to mess around with your anxiety.
I got put on blood pressure medication, but I stopped taking it because every time I took it, it made my like chest hurt. Like my looked like it hurt like right in the side over here, so I like stopped taking it. When I don't take it, I don't feel any pain at all. But when I take it, it's like hurts my heart. So it's like
I've had medicine that does things like that, like or hurts my stomach. But did you talk to your doctor about it?
Nah.
That's usually something you should like run by them.
I just stopped taking it, but yeah, I probably should though.
To let them know, just so they can either change it or who knows. Like we said, like a lot of pharmacies and shit like that, they just throw shit at you.
So I try not to take medication. I
Yeah.
try to find more holistic ways of
In the
healing.
garden,
Just need to lose weight, and then boom, probably no blood pressure
Stop
issues.
smoking.
stop smoking, stop drinking.
Yeah, most of my fucking health issues can come down to smoking.
Yeah.
So
Mine's
like,
probably
most of the
weight
aches,
and diabetes for me.
most of the aches and pains in my body, I'm like, that's probably because I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
It's substance.
Just stop.
I think it's
Just
crazy.
stop. If you're addicted to something, just stop. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't get addicted in the first place, idiot.
At least you're aware of like your health, like that could cause like, the health that you usually have. Because like some people smoke for years and then they'll get like COPD or whatever it's called and be like, how'd this happen? Like, why am I the one that got lung cancer? Why me? And all this stuff. It's like, because you fucking smoke cigarettes every day. But yeah, it's at least you're like aware of it and stuff like that. But
When they check you, do they look for like starting of lung cancer or something? Is there a way you can see it starting? I don't know because
I'm not coughing up blood.
Because I'm saying all, but can they see it like on there? Like, oh my gosh!
They ask me what kind of like what color's your spit, and all. I'm like yellow. They're like,
I was just
yellow
curious
'cause
if
you
they do
smoke.
an X-ray. Like
They always check my.
well, they can tell if it's tumor starting to
start.
grow because they'll see a small tumor. And then it's like when people have stage 4 cancer, it's like huge. It's like okay, there's nothing.
I'm
we can
getting
do
a
for
chest X-ray,
Yeah.
which isn't a detection for cancer, but I mean, can't hurt, right?
you. They might see a mass on it or something. But like, what
Yeah.
is that? And then,
I think that's usually where they start is the X-ray, and then they look and see if it's got like something protruding or
Yeah.
something in the way or whatever.
something that looks
My
different.
only issues with breathing is congestion.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever noticed in terms of breathing. I can still run. I can ride my longboard for hours. Like I can breathe fine. It's early in the morning. I'm doing it right now.
Early in the morning.
When I'm waking up, I squeak because I haven't been breathing that much, so all that mucus is built up. So I have to like cough it out in the morning, and then spitting and stuff like that. It's just normal. I haven't noticed anything that's like, if I have chest pain, it's not like, it doesn't. First off, most cancer wouldn't hurt necessarily.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like when I'm feeling around, I don't feel lumps or anything.
Well, I don't think you could feel cancer lumps, can you?
Depends where it's at.
Depends on where it's at.
Yeah, that's true.
But who knows? I could have lung cancer right now and just not know it. But I'm
I
not
think-
coughing up blood. I'm
I
not
was saying,
showing the normal signs of it.
I think, didn't you say you went in for like a checkup for your chest and all that anyways? Like x-rays and stuff like that?
No, I had I was having problems with my gut where I was just getting random gut pains, so I had like a CT scan for that. And then I just went to go.
Did you have to do the thing where they put the contrast in you?
Yeah. It feels so weird.
I fucking
Your
had the
butthole
worst.
gets warm.
I had the worst
weird.
fucking panic attack, and they made me sit there.
They tell you, they're like,
Yeah, they're like, it's coming right now, and I'm like, okay. Then all of a
you're
sudden,
gonna feel warm. And I'm
and
like, what does that mean? They're like,
and it's such a flood, and it's like your whole face goes hot. I was like, I need to get out, and I kept thinking, how am I gonna get out of this? Because I can't take these straps off. They're in the middle of the machine. Yeah, it's that weird. Looks like Professor X would go into it or some shit. And then they're like, then they make you worse because they're like, how about you just sit down for a little bit? Don't get up. Your numbers are really high. I'm like, I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack, dude. This is. But they were trying to make sure. I guess it wasn't the contrast that did it. Mm-hmm. Have you got the contrast ever?
No, I never.
Dude, I don't want to ever do it again because I did not like it. I did not like how it felt.
I still have to get my blood work done, but I can get that done. Just go in, hand them the thing. I don't have to like make an appointment.
Best thing to do is go in hella early,
Me and my sister were just gonna go at the same time.
and then you
she has
just
to get her blood work
walk
done.
in hella early. The only thing that sucks is when they ask me for poop,
A stool sample.
and they made me go home. I'm like, why can't I
Are you
just
regular?
do here?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Are you regular?
Like, do I poop regular?
Do you shit normally?
No.
Is your shit coming out like soft serve peanut butter?
It depends. Sometimes I have just bad poop. Stomach, stress. My wife
Depending
thinks
what you're eating.
My wife thinks it's stress a lot of the time. When
Your gut in your stomach is like, I mean, that shit's all tied together. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor.
But yeah, I didn't like when I was there though. I got my blood and they're like, okay, take this home to go poop in. And I'm like, poop in? I'm here. Why can't I just poop here? And my mom was like, because it's the whole thing. Like, you have like a little hat they give you, like if it overflows it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm here right now. I want to do it. Because then you have to come back with a piece of poop in your bottle. And like, I'll see you 2 days later or a day later. I'm going to come back with my poop. And it's just weird. I just want to have it all done in
Never
one
had
spot.
a stool sample, so I wouldn't know.
Pee? You ever feel weird peeing in cups?
Never peed in a cup.
I just did it the other day. I just got drug tested, and yeah.
Jake's fucking
fun.
stupid.
Oh yeah, I can tell you,
What?
Declan, that story. So yeah, I got a new job starting on Monday, and I got found out Friday, I think it was Friday that I found out that I got it. But I was smoking weed because I thought, oh, I'm in California, it's legal, like I'm not gonna get drug tested. So I get the job, they're like, oh yeah, we'll just send you over the info for the drug screening and all this type of stuff. I'm like, fuck. So I stopped smoking, obviously, right away, and then I
Drink a lot of cranberry juice.
drink tons of water, like cranberry juice, like different things like that. Try to flush it out, and then went to the smoke shop and got these like pills that are supposed to like clear you, like.
But you got them the day of.
Yeah, because you're supposed to take it like an hour before your thing. Or whatever. So it's basically this like bottle of pills, like 5 or 6 pills you're supposed to swallow, and then it's supposed to like clear out all the
I don't
toxins
trust that.
and shit like that. I've done it before with the drink form, and it worked for me, so that's why I want to try it again. So I get there, I'm inside the bathroom, and she's like, "All right, yeah, don't flush the toilet, don't wash your hands in here, just pee in like the cup, and then put the rest in the toilet." And I was like, "Okay, fine." She's about to close the door. Right before she closes, she's like, "Oh, by the way, they're not testing for weed." I was like.
Yeah, they can't.
So then I was like, oh, thank God, but
They
it just
can't.
sucked that I spent $30 on these pills, and then
Well, because it's legal, they don't
No.
do that here, right?
The law recently came into place that no job, except for ones that it would like impair, like if you're working with heavy machinery or stuff like that, right?
but I thought that
I think even with that, you basically can't be tested for marijuana anymore.
you just can't be
No
high on the job, obviously. But
Yeah.
I thought that was something they were trying to do, and they haven't passed it yet.
I believe they passed it.
I can't get how you can work with kids, but they don't test you for drugs.
Every single education job I've ever had, they've never drug tested for it. It's just like
you can just show up.
Well, they're all like, yeah, we know you after work you're gonna need this.
Yeah.
So.
Or while you're at work, you could be like just fucking
hitting a couple spliffies.
Yeah. Doing a line of coke, being like, "Why, kids?"
Mr. Enriquez, are you smoking again? No, shut up.
No.
I don't have like a cup full of water.
Bong.
No,
Oh, dude, what was it? Cheech and Chong were making. I think it was an alcohol glass, but the glass could be reused as a bong. It looked so sick. I'm not even into bongs, but it looked like
so. Buy one for the drink and then
buy one for.
Is it alcohol
for the guys? Yeah, it's alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Buy one for the boys.
No, it's a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you could be used afterwards for a bong after that. How they have it shaped and all that.
You just want to have a bong.
It just looks
unused.
I think
bong.
it was a really cool idea. I like Cheech and Chong. I thought it was just fucking awesome. You know, I don't know if Donnie did shots. You guys probably.
I don't know what it is.
Shots.
Is it tequila?
I don't know.
Because I fucking hate tequila.
But you love the song.
Dun, 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 dun.
I never thought about that. When people are like, if there's a gun pointed to your head, what song would you? If they said sing a song with all the lyrics, and people are always like tequila, because that's all you have to say. And I was like,
never made it as a white man, as a poor man stealing. I living like a blind man.
That's a comedic stand-up thing. You bring it back all around, back to the end.
It's called a bit or callback.
Callback. There you go. Calling it back.
Ain't no callback, Carl.
You're not gonna share us what you're on your phone about?
Yeah.
What? I'll just text my brother-in-law back.
Oh, okay.
He wants me to go. He's gonna pay me to go mow his lawn tomorrow morning because he's not gonna be able to do it before the rain hits. So I'm gonna go mow his back lawn tomorrow, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just thought you were looking up something that you were gonna tell us.
Oh,
I thought you were looking up the bottle.
Oh no, sorry.
I couldn't cut it as a wise man.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing.
It's all right.
Jake's tired of living like a blind man.
But this
Confused
is
with this is
how
happening.
you remind.
Because this is how you remind me.
Oh.
That was definitely. Wait. Oh, you were doing that. I thought you were doing the drum part of that song.
I was trying to.
But it sounds like
Kind of. Yeah, it kind of does. But it's it's a little bit longer. I don't know.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it. I'm
Hey.
Michael Jordan. McDonald's giving me this time. Why did McDonald's have to give you the time, Michael?
Is that a poop?
Jesus.
Is that a poop rat?
Is that a poop rat? Is that a poop
My
rat?
dad just trying to
Take it
FaceTime
from me, Terrence.
Papa
I
Enriquez
wasn't
is
sold to the
calling.
rat.
Yeah, that means it's time to call it. It's all
Why?
good.
What does he want to talk to you about?
I don't know.
Okay, we have to call it just because your dad's fucking calling you?
No, because it's 1:11 right now.
At night?
No, because we're at an hour 11
hour and
on the
11 minutes.
podcast.
Oh.
Because normally we go about an hour.
All right.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man steal.
Okay, stop. We've killed it.
I know.
We killed it. It died and we killed it.
With that, thank you for listening. Maybe Jake, you should get clips of our
Jake,
stuff
do the outro.
on YouTube.
Thanks for listening.
On YouTube.
You sound like NPR.
Pull up our YouTube. Find a good discussion that's 3 minutes long, 4 minutes.
Why
long.
are you telling him to do this?
Clip it
Why are you
and then
telling
just
him?
share it to your TikTok or whatever.
Your Tic Tacs.
Let's see if people want to listen to it.
Just
No,
when you
won't.
tag it, you tag it with a bunch of random shit. Tag For You page, FYP, Pretty Young Thing. And you tag this podcast. Sometimes I do Best There Is Entertainment, Best There Is Podcast, all that. But you got a lot more followers. I don't have that many followers. You're a magician.
Yeah, but I haven't posted videos in a long
You
time.
make magic.
I only have I think I have
happen.
900 followers, which is not that much still, but
That's still a good amount of followers, and you make magic happen.
we'll see.
All right, well, do that. So, subscribe, share, and Jake do that because we can make it something.
Okay, we get it. Shut up.
All right, we'll talk to you guys next time.
I need a